What excites and inspires me about being at St Andrews and St George's West is the generosity of spirit of the people. They're tremendously flexible and enthusiastic and willing to try new things, and I find that exciting.
It's interesting because it's a way of telling people that we're actually here. We ring with the automatics before service on a Sunday, and ringers come along for after service. So it does make people feel that this is a building that's still alive and we're still here for the people outside.
What excites me is being alongside people in their working lives. All people, all sorts of backgrounds, any faith, no faith, getting to know them and being available to support them when that's needed.
I enjoy coming to work every day, and the people inspire me that I work with, as well as some of the customers. It's different every day and it's great fun, and I think that gets reflected into the food.
It has been wonderful because I got into the church quickly, I got to know people. We have a lot of fun in the cafe, and I have to say, even at my age, you learn new things.
I really enjoy working with the children, be it through Wee Boys Brigade and Girls Association, or Little Ducks, which is toddlers, and soon to be starting Messy Church.
I'm an elder of the congregation and that inspires me, but one of my tasks is to coordinate the Edinburgh Fringe Festival events that occur here. This church has been a fringe venue for over 30 years, and it is exciting to see how the programme has developed. It's mainly a musical programme, but over the last 2 years we've also introduced a few book festival fringe events, and that's bringing in a different audience from the kind of audience that likes music.
I think just generally the whole church music experience with singing amazing pieces every week and getting to contribute to the repertoire of church music in general is the thing that kind of excites me.
The beautiful building of this church, with everyone who works in it, is what excites me when I work here. For music making, you need singers and players, and here we have a great choir to sing music and a good team to run all the music here.
There is a vitality about this organisation that I've not met in many of the other organisations I've worked in, and I think that is what grips me about the job I do.
It relates to the outreach because it means that we're involved in a lot of things. We're involved in the city, the George Street Association, working with our local churches and Edinburgh city centre churches together.
I think that workplace chaplaincy is the sort of outreach that offers care and support in the name of Christ, along the lines of loving our neighbour, whoever they are.
There's a lot of outreach with the music in particular, with the fringe in particular. People come from all over the world, all over Scotland, all over England, all over the world to perform and also to come as audience.
But there are always folk in the cafe, and the visitors who come in are interesting when you talk to them. They come from all over the world.
I'm very proud that here we serve anything but from a fish pie to a risotto with a salad, and it costs £3, and that's very unusual in George Street.
Students can come in and you can form links between institutions like universities and places that young people are involved in, and that really is great to form that link between the church and the wider kind of student community.
My role outreaches to the community because we look for children from the various schools surrounding the church. We also look for young families surrounding the church and in the area to come to Messy Church and to come to the Little Ducks. So it's a continuous outreach.
Well, we can ring for weddings, which bring people into the church. And as I say, if they're ringing, it's amazing if you're in George Street and they're doing a quarter peal or a peal, then people suddenly realise that there are bells ringing and this church must be open.
And we reach out when we sing this on Sunday mornings, and also when we perform a concert, when we go on trips, or when we sing for broadcasts on the radio.
In addition to concerts, we've now started a programme of marketing which invites more conferences, meetings. The Church of Scotland use us quite often, the Scottish Government have used us. We have become well known amongst the diverse charities in the city who recognise the value for money they get, but they also get a very professional service.
The cafe relies on volunteers, from church members who have worked here 30 years to language students that come in for 2 or 3 months to help us out.
Our volunteers, we have one today who comes from, she's here for a short time to learn English, and she comes from Mallorca. And it's splendid hearing about her life and why she's here. So it's a lot of fun being in the cafe.
Many local people have never been in the building before, to their surprise, and that they enjoy coming into the building to see the building, and many of them do come back and attend services or come to events as well, so that it has a wide reach out to the community.
It means that we think beyond the city. We're involved in Heart and Soul, the big national Scottish event at General Assembly time, and it means that we're involved in Malawi. We're involved in a hospital situation there with a prison and a school and a hospital, and we also do a massive collection for Christian Aid. So we have our eyes beyond the local, also to the national and the global.